Do you guys remember this specific scene in You? When Beck discovers the box of trophies that Joe has hidden above his bathroom, she pretends like she doesn't see them. But then Joe catches on as soon as he sees that she's cut her finger. She doesn't leave fast enough. So she gets put up in this cage that he has under his bookstore. Beck is smart. She knows how to play people, as we saw in how she functions with relationships in the past. So she comes up with this idea to appeal to Joe's fantasies. And that is exactly what you want to do when you're in a situation like this, and it doesn't have to be this serious, but you are with a narcissist who has come up with this image of themselves and cannot deviate from that image. Speaking the truth to narcissists is not going to help you in any case. Confronting them about the reality or how horrible they've treated you is not going to work. So you want to do what Beck did, but you want to do it better. In my last video, I discussed 4 steps to safely leave or deal with a narcissist. In this scene, Beck appeals to his romantic side, his romanticized version of what he wishes he could be or the relationship between them. He is so good, he's so protective, he's so loving and caring that he will end anyone to protect Beck. So she understands this and comes up with a plan to frame the therapist for whatever Joe has done. And this actually gets through to Joe. He wants to participate in this, he is hopeful, and this gives her a way out. But the reason why this doesn't work is because Beck is understandably frustrated and confused and in survival mode. So Beck gives into the anger that she feels towards Joe and everything he's done and breaks character in front of him. Enough times that Joe realizes that she is not actually trustworthy. She is never going to see him as this great, good person that he needs to be. This is why you need to always go into a situation with a narcissist completely deactivated, void of anger, void of any other emotions, so that you are validating their reality, reaffirming who they wish they could be or what they want to be seen as in order to get yourself out safely. If Beck was patient and had gone through with this act long enough, she would have gotten out. This was a pattern with all of Joe's victims, all of them that tried to confront him with the truth or tell him that he's a horrible person for what he's been doing. The only people that were allowed to stay alive were the people that Joe thought he finished or ended, or were taken care of and in a place where they would be quiet. For Marianne, he thought she OD'd and was gone. No more trouble for him. And it could have been the same case for Candace if she had stayed dead. And for Dr. Nikki, it was safer for him to be wrongfully convicted in prison than to confront the person who had staged his entire conviction. He realized how dangerous Joe was. And again, the same can be said for Nadia, who is going to be quietly imprisoned because she knows she cannot do anything about Joe, especially now that he is untouchable with Kate's estate. Again, I'd like to say that although this example is extreme, that the best way to safely leave a narcissist is to be in their reality with them and just quietly go away. And you can watch my previous video if you need the steps broken down.